What's up, y'all? It's your girl. It's Insane Duchess coming at this Afro Transparency today. What's up, Afro Transparency? How y'all been, baby? Holla! I know y'all ain't been seeing much of me lately, but hey, I'm human and life happens. But baby, I always come back bigger and better. Shout out to my people. Shout out to my team. Today, y'all, my ladies, come to the front. Come to the front, girls. Please come to the front. Fellas, y'all, I just need y'all to back up right now. I still love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting Afro Transparency. I love the support. I love the messages. I love everything y'all saying about Afro Transparency. I love y'all. Keep going back watching the video. Hey, thank y'all. We love it. We love it. From me and my team, from the bottom of our hearts. Thank y'all for keeping us up, baby. Thank y'all. Ladies, come to the front. I want to talk about something I rarely talk about, right? Most people should know by now. A lot of people didn't know, but should know by now. I was a teenage mother, and I had a baby at 15 years old, but I was pregnant most of the time while I was 14 years old. I had my baby 1 month and 1 day after turning 15. So I spent all of age 14 being pregnant. Then the following year, after I turned 16, 2 months later, I had another baby. Same biological father. I didn't foresee me having to make this video before recent events in my life. It's certain subjects I try not to talk about. I'm usually, you watch all my videos, you see that I'm laughing. I'm just a good time. I'm like Ray J, y'all. I'm the party queen. I like to have a good time. All that heavy stuff, miss me with it. You know what I'm saying? Couple of things I try not to talk about: rape, abortion, teenage motherhood, unfit mothers. Those are things that really bother me. Mothers that leave their children behind for whatever circumstances. Then you got the mothers that celebrate Mother's Day so hard, and they've left the babies with the grandmamas while they go out and live their life. It's just certain subject matters I try not to talk about because of the events that happened to me as a teenager. I do get a little overwhelmed with those subjects. So I really don't touch on them. And I'm usually, like I said, I'm a good time. I like to party. I like to laugh. I don't have time to be floating in misery or bringing up the past. I've always looked at my situation like what happened to me happened. I'm very blessed. I've survived it. I have lived an amazing life. And sometimes I don't even, well, I ain't gonna say sometimes, I don't complain because I don't have the right to. Although what happened to me happened, I know so many people who didn't get the life that I've gotten to live. So, I just take it all in stride. But in all transparency, the reason why I said the ladies should come to the forefront, I'm not the only person in the world who chose to raise their child after being raped. I'm not the only person in the world that chose to not give their child up, not leave the child at grandma's house, not run away from the child because of the child's horrible conception, just to keep my child and make the best out of it. And again, God ain't never never turned his back on me, so why should I have turned my back on my child? But when I say ladies come to the front and ladies give me advice, let's talk about this Afro Transparency. Let's talk about, let's just make it short and sweet, you know what I'm saying? For the women that are in my position or was placed in my position, are y'all having dinner with the guy that raped you? Are y'all going out with him and buddy? Even if you got a child for him, are you having Christmases with him? Are you what is your relationship? You guys let me know. Reach out to me. Let me know what is your relationship. For anybody that was raped and had a child, for the person who raped you, tell me what is your relationship with that person. For me, I don't consider myself as holding a grudge. I just would rather not. You know what I'm saying? I would rather not deal with that cat. I would rather not have that cat around me. I would rather not share anything with that cat. Anything my daughter wants to do, I think she should be allowed to do it. But I'm having a hard time with her understanding that I don't want to sit at the table with the person that hurt me. I don't want to sit at the table with the person that raped me. And with my situation, so I did get raped twice. Somebody asked me, how do you get raped by the same person twice?
So I just need to figure out because she told me one thing, and then she's telling you something different.
But here's the thing. I got every single conversation I had with that young lady recorded. That's my child. I know that I have to do that. My daughter will tell you one thing and tell you another thing and make like I'm the worst person in the world. Now that she's dealing with life. Oh no, mama, you know they're going to do something to my baby. I was just mad. Well, you need to tell the proper people, go get my baby, mama. No, ma'am, I'm not going up to that man's house and go get that baby and get myself in a world of trouble. You need to figure out who you need to talk to get your baby here. But I won't just drive up and take your baby. And that's what she wants me to do.
I did have law enforcement go by there and check. And I did have CPS go by there and check.
Yeah.
So,
I wasn't his girlfriend. I was his victim. I was 14 years old when he got me pregnant and ran away. He was 18 or 19.
Oh, okay.
I did never consent, not one time, to sex with that man. So again, he can't.
Who named the children?
Who named the children?
He gave the children his last name.
Yeah, my people took him to court. And in order for my mama not to throw his tail in jail, he gave that first baby his name. My second daughter was born under my maiden name, and him and his sister went and forged paperwork to put the baby underwater. Man, I've been through hell and back.
And the first name is named after him as well, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That still don't mean I didn't get raped. And that still don't mean it wasn't consensual. I mean, I was a 14-year-old girl doing what my parents told me to do.
Well, I do agree that a 14-year-old and a 19-year-old or 18-year-old, yeah, you can't give consent. So, but I don't know
what really happened. Yeah, you wasn't there, but I'm just telling you.
I can't do anything about that because you're an adult now.
Yeah.
I don't know if the statute of limitations has run out on that.
There's no statute of limitations in Louisiana. And again, like I told his wife earlier, there's no grudge on my part. I'm not looking for no revenge. I just know the environment that the baby is in.
If he had sex with you when you were 14, then it seems, because most abusers, they have a certain type. Mm-hmm. And if he's having sex with a girl, he's not into boys.
No, I'm not his only victim.
If he was touching on little boys, he wouldn't have dealt with you.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm not the only one.
Based on what happened in the past that can't even be proven.
Well, at my age and his age will always prove it.
Well, yeah. That's but like I'm saying, but that if it wasn't, but you guys had a relationship. Sounds like.
No, ma'am.
Oh, well, see, that's the thing. Is your word against his at this point. And even if he was 18 and you was 14, yes, it's still statutory rape. But charges wasn't filed. The children were named after him. So it does seem like you guys were in a relationship. And I'm not saying you're not a victim, but we're 30 years later.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
So, even your daughter said, my mom tried to make me think my dad raped her, but I don't think that happened.
That is true, too. I don't know if you have kids or if you ever dealt with a mad child. I promise you my daughter's telling a different story now. She's no longer mad, and she knows the only person...
Oh, no, she's not mad because her next court is in September.
Yeah. So,
and she wants to get out.
So now all her truth. Now, okay, Mom, I'm not mad no more. I'm tired. I'm sorry for everything I said about you. I'm sorry for all the lies I told. I got it all recorded. Go get my baby, Mama. Go get my baby. I'm sorry.
But then I told you at the last conversation we had. Mm-hmm. I said, even if she's saying she wants you to get that baby, then later she may change her mind.
Then
and say, I don't want my mama to have my baby.
Well, who else been raped by this man except me? Who else?
You said it was others. So I don't know.
No. Oh, ma'am, it was others. It's kind of...
not going to get into that. All I'm saying...
I understand kind of how you come and how you feel, but I feel like you come down on me real hard. Well, if this, if that, or whatever. I'm a person that was raped. Whether you ever was raped or not, I don't know. Yes, I had 2 babies by the same man that raped me, and yes, I did give them because I'm country. You name the baby after the daddy so everybody can know who your baby for. That's just what we do. Does that mean that I was not raped twice? No, it doesn't. But I understand everything.
Not, but what I'm saying is...
But please let me finish my sentence.
You're saying you were raped.
Please let me finish my sentence, ma'am. And whether the whole world believe me or not, whether I'm the only person standing on top of the building waving the white flag, I know what happened to me when I was alone with that person. I know what happened to the little boys in my town, in my city. We're a small town. It's not going to be advertised on every corner. I know this man has had record sales. I know how things work in my community where I'm from, where people buy things and people hide things. And yeah, the police can go there and check. But if my sister's the police chief or somebody owe me a favor here or owe me a favor there, they're going to overlook the fact that I'm a pedophile because they owe me a favor. That's how crooked Louisiana is. I was born and raised there, and that's the way things go. I feel like I've done my part by alerting y'all. Nope, I can't prove this, that, or whatever, but I know in my heart what happened to me. I know I didn't give myself to that man, and I know the things the man done to me. The world don't never have to believe me. God knows what happened.
It's not. You can't grease palms around child safety. Not when it comes to keeping children safe.
Don't nobody care about that though. Yeah, they don't care. That okay, because they look at it like this. People have told me, you act like you're the only person that was ever raped. You act like you're the only person that ever had a baby at 14. Get over it. His wife told me just today, we understand you angry because he left you and married another woman and the things he done to you, so we can see you being angry. Ma'am, if I was angry, I wouldn't be so blessed.
Well, if y'all need me to come back and clarify and give more detail, I definitely will. But the Cliff Notes version of what happened to me is I had got violently raped by someone maybe a month before he raped me. With the violent rape, see, that's how tired I am of the whole situation. I'm too old for this. Like, dude, get on with your life. Like, go away, please. But anyway, after being violently raped, my mom was so concerned about asking the doctor, and he was there for all of that, was I having sexual relations before that? And I was like, no, Mom, and I kept, you girls, ladies, that's why I say y'all come to the front. You ever just want to prove to your mama that you wasn't doing that? Mama, I'm not doing all of that. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't have done it. Sometimes my main beef with him is that I'm pretty sure I would have been out there popping it like everybody else. And who knows, I probably would have popped it his way. But he didn't give me the opportunity to make that decision for myself. And that's where the problem lies. So he decided to take it upon himself to start doing things to me. And I'm going to tell you, Mama, we've been doing it. I'm going to tell you, Mama, we've been doing it. I'm going to tell you, Mama, we've been doing it. If you don't do this, if you don't do that, if you don't do that, this, that. All of that stuff about that cat asking me, hey, what day your period came on? Was your period on this day? Was your period on that day? And things of that nature. I was just a weird little cat. So, you know, me and my homegirls were 13 years old. Like, when I met this dude, I was 13 years old. And I can't even say met because, again, somebody asked me recently, well, wasn't y'all in a relationship? Ma'am, to answer that lady, was we in a relationship? He was the guy that hung around. What is that word Charlamagne likes to use? Red skirting, whatever it is. He just hung around my mom, just hung around. When people would come around and ask who that guy was, and my mom would reply and say that was my boyfriend, I would look. No, he ain't. Shit, and I'll leave. Every time. So pretty much it's like the cat just hung around till he raped me. And everybody just said, he was my boyfriend, he was my boyfriend, he was my boyfriend. Cat, you know, doggone well. Did he propose to me? After I had my daughter was born in November. That Christmas, he got down on one knee at my uncle's funeral. I'm 15 years old. Will you marry me? My cousin came behind me, took the ring out of his hand, put it on my finger. Once again, I did not get an opportunity to say yes, no, maybe, let me think about it. From there, I was then engaged to him. Didn't say yes. And like he likes to say, well, you didn't say no. What, can somebody, they should have gave me an opportunity to say something. Is that Cat? Because Cat will watch this. So Cat, is that feasible? So Cat planned his way into my life because Cat, once again, he was always called gay. His sexuality was always questioned by people in the community. Till today, you know, it wasn't the days that it is now. In the little town that we're from, it's not like you could just stand on top of a car and say, hey, I'm Montero, I'm gay. That's not what it is. So Cat felt like if he raped me, got me pregnant, all of that, he could prove his manhood. Everybody stopped asking him if he gay. People still ask him if he gay. People still ask me if he gay. He's just one of them people where it just can't be denied, honey. The twist, the way he carried himself, his mannerisms, the sister girl twirl, just everything about him, it just screams homo. And no, I'm not homophobic. Look at me. Am I really homophobic? But I do think men like him should stop using women as beards. I do think men like him should stop raping women to have children to try to prove their sexuality. I do think men like him are the most disgusting piece of trash on planet Earth. You gay, be gay. You straight, be straight. Be who you are. I am not the only girl in America who was raped by a gay man who wanted to show the world he could have kids because he was hiding the fact that he liked men. I'm not the first girl, y'all. That's why I say, ladies, come and talk to me, please. Let me have this conversation with my sisters, please. Because y'all gotta tell me if y'all are dealing with the person that raped you, and if your kid is at an age where they're demanding that you have a relationship with the person that hurt you, how y'all dealing with it? Tell me, how y'all dealing with that? Advise me, sisters, please. I don't care, sister, non-sister, you know, this Afro Transparency. Y'all put me on game. Tell me how y'all dealing with that, please. Because I tell y'all, I've been in and out of therapy for a long time. A lot of people say, oh, I congratulate you for getting on the social media and telling people you have a therapist. Who the fuck don't need a therapist in this day and time? In this climate, the world we live in. Just watching the news. Just watching what happened to little kids at this school, Lord. The Uvalde shootings. I live in Texas. Like, if y'all need y'all some help, go on get it. If you need you somebody to talk to, go on talk to them. Don't, for baby, please. Come on now. But shout out to my therapist. My therapist told me something last week before last. She got me in a car teary-eyed, right? Because I got in the car and this woman told me, you are the strongest woman I've ever met. People tell me I'm strong all the time. But this coming from the woman who watched me basically cry on her floor. Look, y'all, that oldest daughter put me through hell and back. I ain't about to sit up here and lie to nobody. And it's all because she want me to be around this cat. She want me to deal with this cat. She want a mama and daddy and Disney World story. Excuse me. And can I be honest with y'all? I think that the rape part of it, I can deal with, right? Raped me once, okay. Left me with a baby, cool. I'm in 7th grade, okay. How did the second rape happen? I think it's important for me to say that because people say, how did you get raped? By the same guy, twice. Right? So the second rape, I went to bring my baby, walk to his house, like I said, it's the country, to bring my baby to see her daddy. He was giving me some jazz about he had met another girl. He said I didn't know how to ride penis, which I didn't. I was a child. He gave me some flack about having a daughter instead of a son. I wasn't woman enough. That type of flack there. So, you know, I was trying to talk to him like, hey, don't do this to me. I got a 2-month-old baby. I got a 7th grade education. Please don't do this to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting in his apartment. I'm there at his apartment. I'm still stitched up from the 8-pound, 9-ounce natural birth I had at 15 years old. Hello. So I'm still stitched up from that. So Cat decides that he wants to literally come behind me, get physical with me, hit me with an ashtray, and drag me to his room. Literally. So of course I'm fighting. But if, ladies, if you ever get stitched up from the rooter to the tutor, stitched up, how much fighting you really can do? And do you know how much it hurts when somebody takes full advantage of you and you stitched up? So that means that they have to pop your stitches to get into your womanhood? And you go to the doctor and the doctor can't even stitch you back up. You got to heal naturally at 15 years old? Come on, man. Come on, I'm talking for real, for real. And then on top of your body trying to heal from that, your body's getting ready to bear another child. So your body's at 15 years old, healing from one child and getting ready to create another one, carry another child at 15 years old. Come on, y'all. But I could deal with the rapes. I can deal with that. The guy went around and told everybody in town the second baby wasn't his. So now, I can't even go to school. Y'all know how cruel 8th graders are? Y'all know how cruel 8th graders are with something like that? So I don't even want to go to school no more, y'all. I don't want to do nothing but sit in the room and cry and rock back and forth like this here. And y'all can call me crazy, I don't care. You tell me how you would have dealt with that. If you went through that, tell me how did you go through it. Because I'm interested in knowing. I have my way of coping and I cope. But not only that, that ain't the killing part. I'm pregnant again. He's telling everybody the whole time the baby not his. I got one baby. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. He decides he's going to join the military and run away. And oh, now he got a new girlfriend and now she's pregnant. Okay? And now I'm 6, 7 months pregnant. He marries her. I was 7 months pregnant. She was 5 months pregnant. He marries her. We're from a small country town. They have one of the biggest weddings you would ever, that this town probably have ever seen till today. I'm 15 years old, y'all. But I'm eating that up. But I had some strong women around me. Shout out Angie. Rest in peace, my Aunt Pat. Rest in peace, my mama. Shout out Ann Wolford. All my cousin Big Sexy Toot. Like, all the strong women that was around me. Winnie, what's up? Miss Mary Rose. All the people that was Miss Rose in back of my house. All the people, Peyton Collins, rest in peace, my best friend. It was so many people around me that said, we ain't gonna let this nigga break you, dog. Get up. Stop crying. He married her. Okay. He don't want to claim your baby. She our baby. The baby you have, I don't know if it's going to be a girl or a boy. She our baby. That baby is ours. We don't need him. Get up. What you crying for? Get up. Remember, I cried so much. My best friend Winnie, my mom wouldn't let nobody see me. It's like I was a patient. Because y'all, I didn't speak. I would sit and I would rock like this. What was I going to say? And I don't care about nobody calling me crazy. Just tell me how you would have handled it. Tell me how you would have went through that. Tell me if you would have grew up to be a HBCU, TSU, college grad, if you would own your own companies, if you would work for Fortune 500 companies, if you would bounce back, get your own shit together, or if you'd be on crack somewhere. Tell me how you would have turned out after all that. Please. But so I rock back and forth, right? I remember Winnie, my best friend, she came to see me because, like I said, I was the patient at this time, right? And she come in to see me, and I remember I was just crying. And Winnie, my little friend, she's short, man. She stood in front of me. She just wiped the tears from my eyes. My mama came in the room with Winnie still standing in there. My mama, I would cry so much it would make you cry. And it wasn't, I get some of y'all saying, crying about no nigga. I feel you. I was 15 years old, man. Come on. So the cat married the other girl. Oh, God forbid. I had a girl and she had a boy. So now I got 2 girls and she got a boy. Oh my God, he ridiculed me, my body. You're not good enough. You can't give me a son. You're not woman enough. You'll never be woman enough. You got them 2 girls. What I'm going to do with 2 girls? Don't nobody want no girls. My son. Come on, y'all. You know how damaging that is to a young woman at 15 years old? Plus size, uneducated in the country? on, man. You think that nightmare is over? He joined the army. He done went off with his new little wife. They stationed him in California. Everybody's talking about how, because you know where I'm from Louisiana. Oh Lord, you go to California, you're doing it. You're doing it. Just because you went to California, you're doing it. Oh my God, he's in Cali. He's doing it, right? So I start getting custody papers out the ass. This cat is taking me to court every 6 months, man. Every 6 months, this cat is taking me to court. This cat calling CPS to the daycare. Fortunately for me and unfortunately for him, my cousin owned the daycare where the kids went. You get nothing here. This boy had private investigators follow me around, Jesus. This boy, I couldn't breathe to the right or the left. It's so many court cases of this man legally stalking me. They must stand 2.5 feet tall. Right? So, it was one time I had to have the pastor come. People, now one thing I will say about the little town I'm from, the community really did stick by me, and it was people that felt like, you doing too much to this girl, baby. We gonna stand by her. And they did. So okay, fast forward, I move away, I get married. My ex-husband had joined the military. I'm living my life. I'm picking up the pieces. I don't bother that cat. Don't want that cat to bother me. You understand? I'm living my life. Living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'm living my life, and every time you turn around, every 6 months, he find out where the children go to school. He's stalking us at the school. Like, I'm going through this, like, since I was 15 years old. Me and my ex-husband probably could have built us a house if all of our money wasn't spent on legal fees. Because every 6 months we need a new lawyer. This dude harassing us, and on all the court papers, he would never put my married name. He would always put my maiden name, right? So fast forward, like I said, the dude legally stalked me, harassed me. Dude had to go to anger management. When I got pregnant for my oldest son, of course, congratulations, I'm a woman now. I have 3 sons. Look at God, okay? So with me not being woman enough to have a boy. Okay, he still got that one son. His wife can't have no kids. Look at God. That's not my business. So, fast forward, living my life, living my best life. I'm not going back and forth with that nigga. Okay, so here he comes. 2016. Convinced my daughter to move out of the house. This cat still lives in Louisiana. This cat follows us to Houston, Texas, put an apartment under his name, been trying to start showing my daughter what he called the ropes. So you take this kid that was going to college, now not in college. You got this kid that was that was raised in the suburbs, now living in the back of Greens Point. You got this kid making friends with people she wouldn't have never even known existed had it would have not been for her biological father. Now all of a sudden she's mental and on all kind of psychotropic drugs. She currently sits incarcerated on felony charges since her biological father has been showing her the world. And so now I'm in a situation where my child is, Mama, come save me. Mama. Hold up. I thought that cat was showing you the world. I thought that cat told my ex-husband, thank you for all you done, but I'm here now. I thought that cat was finally coming into play his position. So ladies, talk to me again. You getting your child out or not? You doing all you can do to help your child or not? The disrespectful child. The one that cusses you out to take her for her father. The one that goes around telling everybody you ain't nothing but ghetto trash. Yes, I'm from the hood. I'm from Ann Street, baby, and I ain't gonna never deny where I'm from. The child that'll do anything to hurt you. The child that calls you from jail and hang up in your face if you don't say the words she wants you to say. What y'all doing, ladies? Y'all sticking by y'all child or what? Y'all gonna be having dinner and lunch with this cat or what?
You okay?
Y'all, give me advice, ladies. I want to hear from the ladies because again, I know I'm not the only person in this world. I'm the only person I know who has a story that's so drastic. But I'm not the only person in the world that been raped by a man that just do not want to go away. He feels some sort of entitlement to your children, to your family. What we doing, ladies? Give me advice. Tell me what y'all doing. Tell me what y'all doing, ladies. Tell me, please. And not even ladies. Men, y'all got some horrible baby mamas. Y'all got some women in y'all life that just ain't going away no matter what. How y'all dealing with that? What y'all doing? Like, and ladies, this what I want to know, mothers. Do you just completely stop talking to your child for your own sanity? I've had 3 strokes and a heart attack. Every time this girl called me from jail, I get so sick. I went through a period in time in my life in 2016 when they left and done all that to me and betrayed me. I didn't know I was going to live or die. I was in the hospital like every other month. I had to learn to walk again. Ladies, give me y'all advice, mothers, please. Tell me, you rocking with your child or not? Y'all sitting at dinner with the men that raped y'all and abused y'all and molest y'all and left y'all. That's what y'all doing out here, ladies? Tell me. Because I'm told, from what I understand, he has nicknamed me the devil. What I'm told is I'm angry. What I'm told is I'm holding on to the past. What I'm told is I can't move forward, which I've moved. Trust me, I'm good. But again, ladies, tell me, fellas, come on back to the front. What y'all think about this? Y'all harassing women like this? Y'all taking women to court all their life, trying to steal their kids? Oh, by the way, right now my daughter's baby is as well stolen and being held in Louisiana, and we're fighting all kind of laws and jurisdictions and CPS and all of that. Y'all going through that, mothers? Y'all going through that? Y'all letting your children take y'all through all that? At what point you wipe your hand with your child? At what point? Do you let your child take you out with this madness? What do you do when you keep trying to explain to the child what happened to you? And the child keeps telling you, oh, we're going to go to therapy, we're going to heal. Sweetheart, I just don't want to sit at the same table with the person that done all that stuff to me and have harassed me literally more than half of my life. That's not a fun situation for me, love. I don't care what he got. I don't care. Y'all got somebody in your life where y'all don't even care if they win the lottery, you still not fooling with them? You don't care what they got, what they can do for you, how they move. You just don't want no parts of them. Ladies, give me advice. What y'all doing? I want to know. This is Insane Duchess coming at you guys for Afro Transparency. with a very sore subject for me. Tell me, ladies, what are y'all doing? I want to hear y'all comments. I'm looking forward to it. I want to know how y'all rocking. I want to know what y'all did in that situation and what y'all will do in that situation. So y'all hit me up. Don't be shy. Don't be ashamed. Baby, you don't have to hit me up in my inbox. Don't tell me right here. But if you feel like you have to, I don't get to y'all messages sometimes the way that I want to, but I always do get to the messages. So tell me what you thinking. You know what I'm saying? I really want y'all feedback, as I've asked for y'all feedback 300 times in this video, because I just want to know I ain't tripping. This insane Duchess for Afro Transparency, baby. It's been good. It's been another real live conversation. It wasn't no tripping today, laughing and clowning, because, you know, sometimes we got to be on a serious note. But we always going to talk about the issues that affect our people, affect black women. And, baby, we done got raped. We done got molested. We done got abused. We done got left behind for far too long. And I just want to say, in my situation, my daughter's 27 years old, and this man, my other daughter's 26 years old. This man has never, ever, 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 never said, I'm sorry for what I done to you. Y'all be good.